All right, so for this problem, it would be really good to remember a few things about what you know about numbers, specifically how to say numbers once they're in decimal form. So here I'm going to start this problem, which the directions, by the way, were to write the base 10 number 4, and then we have this big long expression here. So with this expression, I see some grouping symbols, and addition and multiplication, and a few operations. So I need to remember my order of operations. And instead of PEMDAS, remember I use GEMDAS for grouping symbol because the grouping symbol isn't always a parenthesis. All right, so first inside my grouping symbols, 4 times 6 is 24 plus 8 times 1 over 10. Well, I'm multiplying fractions, so I'm going to turn that into a fraction. The 8 into a fraction, so now I'm going to multiply numerator times numerator and then denominator times denominator. So 8 times 1 is 8 and 1 times 10 is 10. Plus, and same process here, I'm going to turn this 3 into a fraction and multiply numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator, and now I have 3 100ths. Now, I can approach this problem as fractions, so I know that if I were to do that, I'd have to create a common denominator with all 3 of these, right? So 24 would become 24 over 1, 8 tenths, and then 3 100ths, and I'd have to find a common denominator amongst all 3. Or I can use what I know about saying numbers and converting fractions to decimals. So I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to convert this to 24 plus 8 tenths. Is what this fraction says, 8 tenths. So tenths is 1 digit after the decimal place, right? So this could be written as 0.8 plus 3 100ths, and I know hundredths are 2 digits after the decimal place. So this would be plus 0.03. So instead of this being a fraction problem, let's make this a decimal problem. You can line them up. 24 plus, right, that'd be 24.0 plus 0.8 plus 0.03. And we can do this process, right? Place our 0 placeholders here. I've got a 3, 0, 8, and 0 is an 8. Keep my decimal lined up, and we still have our 24. So I have my tens number, right? 20 is a tens, 4 is a 1, 0.83. So 24.83 is how you would say this as a base 10 number, or 24 and 83 hundredths.